Hi, welcome to Moina Bass Fishes. I'm Jim Moina, and I'm going to talk about bass fishing here on Lake Guntersville. This is the fourth day of practice for me. That's what I'm going to be talking about. And what am I practicing for? I'm practicing for the 2022 Toyota Series Championship on Lake Guntersville. All right, so I don't know. You get 4 official practice days. Each day is learn a little bit more about what to do, how to catch them. Yesterday, I took a big step backwards. I had a bad day yesterday. Did not catch but 2 fish, lost one. So I had 3 keeper bites yesterday, whereas the previous 2 days I was getting about 7 or 8 keeper bites a day. Today, probably I put 4 keepers in the boat. Probably had another 2 or 3 that I shook off. So, yeah. Then I caught another 4 pounder. So every day I've caught one over 4 pounds. All 4 days I've had one over 4 pounds. Even yesterday when I only caught 2 keepers, one of them was a 4 pounder. So that's good. But anyways, it's kind of this lake's so big. There's so much. I feel like I've just scratched the surface on this lake. All these tournaments that I go to where there's 150 boats or more, the lakes are always massive. The Guntersville, the Kentucky lakes, just you name it. They're just huge. Hartwell, they're huge, and you just get just a little fraction. You just cover a little tiny fraction, so you get a little snapshot of what's going on. But anyways, I don't know. I felt like I got back on track a little bit today, which is good. Although the one thing that's missing from my whole program is a punch and flip and bite. I never really got that going. Yesterday's was my best shot to do it. That's where I was up the lake, where I felt like I was around that kind of cover. But even then, I wasn't around that kind of cover enough, and wasn't in the right areas. So that punch and bite can be a good pattern out here in the fall, and I don't have it. I didn't find it. I don't have it. It's just too bad. It's not happening. But I do have, I don't know, I feel like I can catch fish. I probably caught more fish today than any one of the other days. Just caught a lot of, caught, enough of the smaller ones that don't count. They got to be 15 inches. So, but it's going to be a challenge in this tournament to get 15 inchers. I've fished the entire year, all year. Gosh, how many events? Probably like, 3 Toyota tournaments, 1 extra Toyota tournament in the North Division, 7 in the Pro Circuit. So that's up to 11, and then 4 championship tournaments. That's 15. The Rainy Lake tournament is 16. So 16, maybe I forgot one, but at least 16. 16 tournaments, multiple day events, and I've gotten my limit every day. The closest I came to missing my limit was the Toyota tournament on Texoma, where I got exactly 5 fish that one day. But anyhow, that making the whole year with a limit every day, that's in jeopardy in this tournament. It's going to be dicey if I get my limit or not. Needless to say, getting the winning bag, I don't know how that's going to happen, but you never know. You never know. Just got to go out, fish, go out and catch fish, and hopefully you get the right ones, right? So, but things are came together a little bit today. How I caught some of them today kind of fell in line with how I caught some of the others, but I added an extra bait to my lineup, so I feel like I got a well-rounded lineup of baits to go with. I've got it narrowed down to a decent selection. God, I got too many rods in the boat. Too many rods. It's been kind of a headache dealing with all these rods. It takes like 15 minutes to put them all back in the rod locker because it's like putting a jigsaw. I mean, you got to put them in there just perfect. The bait casters go on in first, and then I got to line them up and get them all situated so that there's room for the spinning rods, and the spinning rods go on last. And I mean, literally the bottom of the lid actually hits the top of the reels half the time when I do it. It's too many, because I mean, literally, if you want to use the rod that's on the bottom, all the rods, most of the rods got to come out to get to the bottom rods. And that's what I've been doing every day. It's like I've been taking out, like, I mean, I'm probably leaving like 4 or 5 in the box, and the rest are all coming out, and I've got them all over. I mean, I got nobody practicing with me, so I got them lined up there in the passenger seat. I probably got like 7 there, and then another 7 on the front left side, another 7 on the front right side, and it's quite the mess of rods. But I think I've got it narrowed down. I know what I need to do. I know what I don't need to be doing. I wish I had the punch and bite, but that ain't happening for me. It's not gonna be my deal. I'm going to be doing other things, which will remain under wraps until the end of this tournament. Am I out fishing the ledges? Maybe. Am I back up in the creeks and coves? Possibly. Am I throwing a spinnerbait? I don't know. Spinnerbaits have been known to work in the fall. Do I have a crankbait? Do I got a football head? Do I got a Texas rig? Well, I got it all rigged up. But only some of them are getting bit. Anyways, enough of that nonsense. What else? What else can I tell you from today that was meaningful? Not a whole lot. Although if you go to my Facebook page and look at the picture I posted there tonight, please tell me what the heck that is in that picture. Anyways, over.